for the Summit of the Future, discussing ways to shape our future together, to secure peace, inequality, and climate change. I'm Melissa Fleming, United Nations Under-Secretary General for Global Communications. My job is to communicate about the state of the world and to advocate for a better one, promoting more peaceful, sustainable, and humane societies on a healthier planet. This is the future that the great majority of people on Earth want to see. Others, though, remain invested in the status quo or want to reshape the world for their own gain. Unfortunately for us, those forces have some of the most powerful tools at their disposal and can place huge obstacles in our path, like hate speech, mis- and disinformation, deliberately derailing meaningful debate, polarizing communities, and eroding trust in institutions across the globe. All this as leaps in generative AI set off new alarm bells. Fake news sites made to look like the real thing. Deep fakes so convincing, so personalized that even seasoned journalists and fact checkers and communicators like us are struggling to spot them in real time. No wonder many people no longer know what to believe. In this uncertain world, we communicators face another challenge. The international community is battling grave crises on many fronts, devastating wars in Gaza, Ukraine, Sudan, and elsewhere, runaway climate change, inequality, and widespread human rights abuses. For us, that means jumping from one burning issue to the next. Our audiences, all the desperate and competing humanitarian needs for them, it can be overwhelming. Too much doom and gloom are prompting many people to just switch off altogether. In social psychology, this is known as psychic numbing. The more who die, the less the world seems to care. And it's into this maelstrom that we must communicate with advocacy that not only educates, but that drives effective action, that raises the alarm while bringing attention back to forgotten crises, and ultimately eases suffering for those on the ground. So how do we do that? Well, life would be easier if we could just put out the facts and trust people to spontaneously do the right thing. After all, facts are one of the United Nations' strongest assets. We have the statistics of global suffering at our fingertips, data from all corners of the world that no other body has the capacity to measure. But here's the thing, the facts aren't enough. Give people bare, dry facts, and they won't shed a tear or lift a finger. No press release alone is going to shift the dial. We need something more. And that is why it is vital that we all keep in mind a strategic vision, our roadmap for communicating. Over time, I've come up with a formula. I call it the 3 W's of cause communications. What, why care, and what now? What we communicate gives people the information, but it is how we communicate that gives our target audiences a reason to care. And it's the solutions we offer that move people to act. Happily, we have incredibly powerful communications tools at our fingertips too. Our digital age has handed us the means to instantly reach billions of people. At the same time, we are clear-eyed about how difficult it is navigating that digital information landscape. An information environment so polluted with hate, mis- and disinformation that many people are losing faith in the information that they're seeing and even in institutions that are providing it, and they're growing suspicious of each other. Trust is an increasingly rare commodity. Anyone battling to share public information is under attack. Scientists, the media, institutions, including the UN. But we're not sitting idly by. We're working to get smarter, more agile, and savvier than those working to undermine progress. We have redoubled our efforts to reach people with the facts, to get them to care, and to move them to act.